Hello. Makaluya man today. So today, while I'm putting on my makeup, I want to talk about something quite serious. So while putting on my makeup, I want to talk about how I went through my battle with anxiety and panic attacks. I was with a friend last night and we were discussing about why I quit drinking. It has been 6 years now, about 6 years now that I haven't had a drop of alcohol. And one of the reasons why I quit drinking was because I was suffering from anxiety and panic attacks. It all started November 28, 2014. I think I'm losing my voice. I'm pretty open about it naman to my co-workers, my employers, to all my friends, my family. Sometimes when I try to talk about it, I feel like people might judge me for being overly sensitive. But then I have learned also that the only way you can help yourself is when you talk about it. I know that maybe some people feel embarrassed to talk about it. I understand it so much. If you say it to a few of your friends or your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad, believe me, it will help you a lot. People might ask, like, how do you know it's anxiety or panic attack? Well, actually, I also don't know because I didn't even know that I was going through it before. I thought I was sick. I thought something was going on. I thought I was terminally ill until I had a very bad attack at work. And then I had to go to the hospital. The following day, I went to see my work doctor. Well, we did several tests. Everything neurological. We did so many tests. I took this written exam where it will show if you're going through depression, anxiety, or something. Then it showed that I was going through something mentally. So after that, I went to see another doctor because I didn't believe it at first. Yeah, I wanted to get an MRI, but then the doctor said like I might be just wasting money. So I should, because they know that I was going through anxiety. At first, I didn't believe it. I was thinking that no, it's impossible. Like, how dare you tell me that I'm going through this mentally lang? At that stage, I would probably accept more if physically ill. I would have accepted it more than telling me that I was suffering from depression, anxiety, and panic. Few things that I feel when I get panic attacks. One is diarrhea. Two, hyperventilation, palpitation, dizziness, sweating. Aside from that, I was really paranoid. Like, I always get scared of, at that time, I was really scared of going to the grocery alone. I was scared to go out of the house alone. The thought of the doorknob alone at home scares me a lot. Like, the outside world was really scary for me. But then I didn't know that something was wrong because I really thought like I just wanted to be inside the house. The first thing we did was I spoke to my employer. I was so lucky that at that time my boss, she actually knew what was going on. She went through the same thing when she was younger. Then we made a decision that I will rest for a while, that I'm not gonna go to work and continue to see the doctor and go see a psychiatrist. And the doctor was suggesting that I would take medication for my anxiety. And of course, like initially I was really against it. I was, of course, when you talk about taking medicines for these kinds of mental disorders, easily you would think like, no, why would I take medication for this? I'm not crazy, I'm not, all those things. Yeah, so at first I was really against it, and I was really telling the doctor that no, I'm not going to take any medication. I spoke with my mom and dad and my husband, and everybody were thinking that it would be best if I take the medication. The doctor said, if he tells me that, hey, Nikki, you have to get up every morning and live your life, you're not gonna do it because you have no capacity of doing it. You're mentally drained, you're scared, you're mentally unable to do it. So he said to me that if you take the medication, then it will give you the boost of energy and confidence to get up in the morning. So little by little you can wake up, and you can get up, go to work, exercise, or live a normal life little by little through the medication. So I was like, okay, that was convincing, because the truth is, if he tells me that, hey Nikki, you have to get up and do something with your life, maybe I won't do it at all, diba? I was on medication for 2 years, and I, in a way, in those 2 years, I lived a very normal life. I could get up and exercise. I could go run. I sleep well. I think for me it was a very good decision that I decided to take the medication. I can say that I think one of the downside of the medication was you kind of feel a little bit like flat. Like you don't get excited so much, you don't get sad, you don't get super happy. I think that the medication stopped me from having the highs and the lows. So basically you're a little bit robotic, you're just flat. She's awake. Hello! Just woke up. Hello! She has a black eye. I can now speak a little bit louder because Lily is awake. So one of the challenges again after taking medication was how to stop the medication, because that's when you're a little bit scared that if I stop, it might come back. So yeah, for 2 years, I just decided. I told Nico that I'm gonna talk to the doctor, and I'll tell the doctor that I'm going to stop. So little by little, I trimmed down my medication until I think August of 2017. I was completely out of medication already. I just decided that I was ready to stop my medication because I felt like I knew how to deal with the anxiety on my own. I can say that, you know, I still go through it daily basis, but I try my best to learn how to cope with it, to remove it from my mind, from my feelings, little by little. It's not easy, but at least we try. She had a cookie. Yeah. Okay. So that was the biggest help, was in telling my husband about it all the time. Little feelings, little things that scare me, I tell Nico right away. He knows how to take care of me also, and he knows what to tell me when these things happen, when I get the attacks. One of the things that really trigger my anxiety and panic attack, you might laugh about it, but it's hunger. Once I feel hunger, then it's the end. That's why I always have, hoy, Hoy! That's why I always have something to eat with me. That's why also I gained so much weight, because I'm constantly eating. I'll tell you incidents where I had these attacks. I was working for the museum here in Helsinki. So, you wanna carry it around? Go. But your cookie. How can you eat your cookie when you have pacifier in your mouth? Yeah, I was working for the museum at that time. Museum of Modern Arts. And then I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was so sure that I forgot something in the kitchen. I think that was around 3 in the morning. I woke up, took a taxi in the middle of the night with my pajamas, in the middle of winter. Went to the museum without realizing that the museum was closed. So I was there for an hour knocking, begging that somebody would bring me to, would let me in, and I was looking for a security guard and there was nobody, and I was just there crying with the taxi driver. Oh my god, I'm gonna get fired, I'm gonna get fired because I forgot something. I went to work really ready to be fired. Came to work and like nothing special, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like what happened with the thing that I forgot? And they were like, huh? It was meant to be like that, like you didn't have to do anything with it. And I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, I mean, it was frozen, it had to be outside to melt. And I was like, oh my god, do you want to know what I did? I came here in the middle of the night, knocking in the door, begging for somebody to let me in, and I was so sure I was gonna get fired, blah blah blah. See? Useless anxiety. Miko and I were in Madrid, and I ordered for food in a restaurant, and it took so long for the food to come. I broke down. I was crying like a baby. The food came. I didn't even eat. I was like, nah, I'm not hungry anymore. Miko was just looking at me like, God, is she crazy? What's wrong with her? Those are the things that happen when you have anxiety. It's not fun, but the thing is, you can stop it from happening. You can really prevent it from happening. That's the thing. You can live with it and live without it. So yun. Now, let's end this video because I'm going out and I'm hungry. And this little girl needs to get ready also. So yeah. This is my look for this rainy day, and thank you for watching, and see you on my next video. Bye!